On this day in music history, July 28th. July 28th has long been a flashpoint for career-defining moments, from a young piano pounder's first national TV shot to farewell notes from rock's grizzled veterans. Whether it's a chart-topper breaking across the pond or an earth-shaking debut, this date refuses to sit still. Jerry Lee Lewis's TV debut. On July 28, 1957, a jittery Jerry Lee Lewis lit up the Steve Allen Show with a rambunctious rendition of Whole Lotta Shakin' Going On. It was his first national television appearance and an electrifying introduction of raw rockabilly to living rooms coast to coast. His wild energy and piano acrobatics stunned the audience and planted the seed for a career that would earn him the nickname The Killer. Within weeks, regional jukebox plays turned into a nationwide phenomenon. Roy Orbison's Only the Lonely tops UK chart. On April 28, 1960, Roy Orbison's ballad Only the Lonely soared to the top of the UK singles chart, cementing the singer's status as a transatlantic legend. His haunting vocals and vivid storytelling resonated with British audiences, selling hundreds of thousands of copies in weeks. This blend of melancholic lyricism and operatic delivery broke from the era's upbeat rock and roll. The single held the #1 spot for 3 weeks, influencing a generation of artists on both sides of the Atlantic. Mary J. Blige's debut shakes up R&B. On July 28, 1992, Mary J. Blige unleashed What's the 411 via Uptown Records, announcing a fresh voice in urban soul. Produced by Puff Daddy and Heavy D, the album fused hip-hop beats with gospel-tinged vocals, birthing hip-hop soul. Tracks like Real Love and You Remind Me bulldozed radio formats and gave Blige the blueprint for countless artists to follow. Critics hailed her as a street-school diva, and she scored 2 Grammy nods by year's end. Tom Petty's final studio statement. On July 28, 2014, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers released Hypnotic Eye in the UK, with the US release on July 29. Tracked in Tom Petty's Los Angeles rehearsal space over 3 years, it became the band's 13th and final studio album. Hypnotic Eye debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 with 131,000 sales, the Heartbreakers album to top the chart. Co-produced by Petty, Mike Campbell, and Ryan Alyate, its lean garage edge earned a Grammy nomination for Best Rock Album. ZZ Top's Dusty Hill bids farewell. On July 28, 2021, ZZ Top's bassist Dusty Hill passed away at age 72, concluding a musical journey that spanned more than 50 years. As a cornerstone of the band's signature booty blues sound, his deep groove and understated bass lines propelled hits like LaGrange and Tush. Bandmates Billy Gibbons and Frank Beard honored him with a jam in Houston. Hill's passing marked an end of an era for one of rock's most enduring power trios. July 28th also marks the birthdays of 4 artists who shaped rock, blues, and hip-hop. Rudy Vallée, 1901, crooner and early radio pioneer. Mike Bloomfield, 1943, blues guitarist celebrated for his work with the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. Richard Wright, 1943, Pink Floyd's atmospheric keyboard architect. Soulja Boy, 1990, rapper who helped define DIY digital distribution. From rockabilly fireworks to modern hip-hop breakthroughs, July 28th has given us landmark debuts, chart-topping hits, and poignant farewells. Whether it's stepping onto a TV stage, topping charts in distant lands, or closing a chapter on one of rock's greats, this date continues to ring across music's ever-spinning dial.